Get started in 5, 6. Look at that. 5, 6. No, all right, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Keynote Address, the show about everyday people. You know what I'm saying? This show is like, you ever seen Hallmark? You watch Hallmark movies?
I've seen the cards.
Okay, and they're heartfelt, right? They're heartfelt, right? Yeah. So them cards be written by people in Never New Oregon. You been in Never New Oregon?
Never knew what it was.
See? So this show is just to talk to everyday people, get their stories, get their lessons, and hopefully, somebody out there be like, damn, I fuck with that. That's gonna help me get to my next spot in life. Or, damn, I felt that I got a little tear coming down, because Hallmark cards do that to you.
For a fact.
That's a fact. So, before I even get any deeper, I want to introduce my guest for the show today. We got Ernest, also known as E the Black, probably one of the biggest celebrities in Milwaukee. Let's go ahead and clap it up for him, our studio audience. We got the livest audience in the land. You hear me? The livest audience in the land. E, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. I feel like you was not trying to come because he was supposed to be on the show 3 weeks ago.
Y'all know how black people be. It's like, yeah, when you say yeah, you forgot the date that you said yeah to.
And be like, okay. What's good week? Yeah. CPT time versus weeks. They go crazy like that. All right, so before I even get to talking, because I do that a lot, and I need to calm down. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look.
See? It's been going to the first segment.
Okay.
30-second introductions, because the people may not know you. I got friends in Dallas. You known in Dallas. Excuse me. I got friends in Arkansas, Pine Bluff.
There we go. All know them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They don't know you. So go ahead and you're going to introduce yourself. It's a 30-second elevator pitch. I know you heard of them. You're probably good at them.
What's an elevator pitch?
Okay, so say you're on the elevator, right?
Uh-huh.
We only going to the second floor. That's 30 seconds. But I'm the manager. You trying to get a job.
Ooh.
Right? So you want to give me your best accolades. Who you is. You hear me? Who you is. Oh, look at that. See? Okay, so you got 30 seconds. We're going to time you whenever you start talking. If you go over them 30 seconds, I'm going to just cut you off. Okay. If you don't, you probably just said I was a shit or something and it's over.
I'm going to really try to spit this shit. You feel me?
I feel you.
Excited.
Why didn't I practice it? Okay, wait.
Wait, you want to practice? Ain't no practice.
I said, why didn't I practice this? I feel like I'm on the spot.
Well, that's the elevator for you. That's the elevator. Whenever you're ready, I'm going to put my mic down.
How y'all doing, man? My name Ernest. I'm actually a software engineer. I've been doing that for 10 years now. I'm a comedian. I've been doing that for 5 years. I just started DJing for about 6 months ago. That shit cracking. It's at the strip club. I get paid to play music. I bartend. I got an OnlyFans. If y'all want to know it, just don't make that face. How much time I got left? 13 seconds. I got a mama. I love her. I ain't got no kids.
Okay, I love
pull out very strong. Shit. Yeah. I'm dark skinned with a nice smile.
Okay, and that's it right there. Probably 29 seconds. Yeah. Shout out to mamas everywhere. Mother's Day coming up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to unborn kids. Not the bad way.
Right.
But I just caught them way. You know what I'm saying? They got caught. They didn't get killed. They got caught. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them unborn kids. Is that dark? We get dark on the show. Okay, have you ever seen a lady that do sign language? She a black lady. And she was lying the whole time, bro. It was a press conference, and she was lying the whole time doing sign language, making shit up on the spot, bro.
She's throwing up gang signs.
Damn near, she said murder. She was it was 3rd-degree murder. So just know if you see that today, you murdering some shit. I'll just say he murdered that 30-second elevator pitch.
Gotcha.
And if I was a manager, bro, you'll get the job.
Appreciate it.
You'll get that job. But
I don't know what I'm applying for, but
nobody ever knows. It don't matter. It's a multi-part software engineer.
Yep.
You had us I was software engineer for 10 years. So let's talk about that, because I ain't know. Yeah, I just thought you was a hookah whore.
Oh, damn it, I didn't say hookah whore.
See? You would have lost the job if you said that, though, because we're not with that. This is a professional business. We do prostitutes only.
Prostitutes only.
Not whores.
Man, I started working at U.S. Bank, and I was in the call center. And one of the guys I used to work next to, he used to play chess. So we used to play chess all the time. Older white guy. Smart as shit, though. We used to play chess all the time. And I'm not going to lie to you. I probably beat him 150 times. He probably beat me once. I'm just really good at chess. And so he got the job doing that and whatnot. And he reached out to me probably 3 months later and said, hey, you want to get out the call center? I was like, of course. And he said, apply for this job. I said, what is it doing? He said, getting out the call center.
Then that's the job.
And I applied. I didn't know what I was applying for. I got the job. Didn't know what I was doing. For like the first 3 months of work and training, I was like, yeah, I need to go back to the call center. This shit is hard.
Not you wanted to go back.
That's how hard it was.
So you was on your way from rags to riches, but on that journey, you was like, let me just go back to some rags.
No, that's how tough it was. And they looking at me like, yeah, you should get this. And I said, I don't. Like, I was always a week later in the classroom from getting the shit. You know what I'm saying? So
CP time, a motherfucker.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? I'm consistent.
I'm consistent. I've been like that forever. Okay.
So that happened and whatnot, and I was just a computer programmer, and I was doing that for about 3 years. Then they actually promoted me to start training in the classrooms during part time. Then I got another promotion to be a software engineer, and it's basically doing the same thing. It's just levels to this shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I love it though. It's stressful, but I love it.
Let's just clap it up for careers and our studio audience, the live is. But no, that's definitely what's up. So, software engineering, you said you were a programmer. That means you were making like programs, because that's what programmers do. They make programs.
Absolutely.
So, what was probably like your most interesting program you made, or like the most proud product?
All right, so I work on the conversions team. So whenever we purchase a portfolio, it's credit cards and conversions.
Okay, let me find out. We can. Never mind.
We make this. So
I'm about to go.
Whenever we purchase a financial portfolio from another institution, so for example, I can say this now because we just transferred State Farm credit cards over to U.S. Bank. So if you had a State Farm credit card, you're not with U.S. Bank. I was the main developer for majority of the programs, and I was the main executor for most of the programs that we ran to bring it over. So me and about 4 of us is like the main people.
Okay.
We converted $2.1 billion and over 1 million credit cards to U.S. Bank from State Farm.
That's
if all 4 of us got hit by a truck, it wouldn't have happened. Like just us 4.
Type shit, yeah.
We all in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's everybody type shit worldwide. Everybody. That's what's up. Yeah. Shout out to Black Kings. You got is it white people there?
Yeah, they white, but they're my niggas. One of them smoke weed, so he black.
Okay, so you're the only black person though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out to black people leading the white people. Finally.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Live in studio audience. If y'all not here, get here.
Yeah.
You know what that mean. But no, congratulations to you, man, on that great ass accomplishment. I'm not with State Farm. I was with U.S. Bank for a while.
We'll fuck you if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, I thought I did, and I got fucked. They said, yeah, you're good. We're good on you. All right, so we're gonna jump into this next little segment. It's a game, loosen up. It's called Wild Thoughts.
Wild Thoughts.
You got to
Wild Thoughts. Is that the same?
See, yeah. You know what? This is one. I love when my guests give me a song.
I got you.
I love that because I'm always singing something. It's coming. Don't worry about it.
Bro.
Wow. Rihanna gonna definitely sue us for that.
Oh, see, I can't sing though. That shit horrible.
Wow.
See, we got something in common.
I have look at that. I am the high school talent show champion 3 years running, nigga.
What high school was it? Dial?
Not Dial.
First of all, if we talking about high schools, what high school did you go to?
Oh, I went to the V House. You feel me?
It wasn't Rufus the King.
They said King.
No, they said King.
What, General?
They said you know it because I don't even know y'all had a mascot.
You went to King too?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's why I smell like uppity in here. Yeah. I smell that.
Uppity ain't never smelled so good.
Okay.
That's crazy. So, how was your Vincent experience? Not because I want to talk about it.
I learned how to rib, shoot dice.
Okay.
Skip, all that. Oh, Vincent was cracking.
Okay. What year did you graduate?
2010.
Oh, see, you a different generation too.
Wait, what generation?
See, we graduated 2012.
I let it slide.
Kids in here.
No, not kids.
Am I getting paid to babysit? I ain't know how I was the babysitter. Where y'all mom at?
Yeah, I feel some type of way right now. You was in high school with us. You was there.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
For 2 years.
I was on the way out.
You were there. You was walking.
Yeah, I was Yeah, you're right. I was there with y'all.
You was a junior when we came in there. First of all, I'm gonna say this: 2010 was cracking. That was the last good year before us. 2011 was iffy, but a lot of 2011 that was cracking always was kicking it with 2012.
Yeah.
But the ones that was cracking fucked with 2012. But he didn't care. He thought we was kids at this time. He was on his way to sophomore.
You was a junior. Did you care about freshmen?
No.
Exactly.
No, I definitely didn't.
Especially when you was a senior.
No, only freshman I knew was my cousin because she went there type shit. It was my cousin.
See?
So you right. I feel that 100%. But we was.
But love though.
Yeah.
We almost 30 and we talking about high school shit.
Talking about some dog.
Yeah.
All right, so wild thoughts, right? So wild thoughts is a game. I'm gonna give you 3 clues.
Okay.
Cheating.
I can't see for real.
Cheating, bro. Black people can't never just do right.
He got the book right here. I ain't no one supposed to look at the book. Like that's like when a motherfucking phone rings. You can't help but to look at it. Like
that's how black people. You know, black people knows. You like,
right.
It's not even in front of you. It's out. Look at
I'm over here like some.
It's just something out. Niggas like, All right, so you're gonna get 3 clues. I'm gonna give you 3 clues, right?
Can't even look his way.
I'm gonna give you one at a time. So I'm gonna give you a clue you can guess. If you ain't got nothing, be like, what's next? Okay. If you don't get it by the 3rd clue, you just lost.
Okay, cool.
And
in the face of them, cool.
No. Every time you lose, you owe $1 to our business. Okay.
I think he just made that part up.
Hey.
I know he just made that part
We did not discuss prior to. I am liable.
That was it. That was in the contract.
Check this thing I ain't signed it. She ain't even read it.
She. So the first clue. First clue is Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. My thoughts. When I get really wet, you should get me off. Wild thoughts.
Now, when you get really wet, or this is the thing we're talking about?
The thing, because you can even say this and you would say I. You wouldn't say you would say I, because this is a thing we talking about.
So, can you read it? Can you?
Yeah. So when this thing, not me though, the thing, when I get really wet, you should get me off.
You should get me off.
You should get me off. Wild thoughts. That's really my favorite part of this game.
Your girlfriend.
Okay, that's a good answer. However, that's not correct, but I like where you're going with it.
Okay.
You may be on the way. You may be on the way. You ready?
The wheels are turning.
Yeah,
they're turning. Okay.
Wait, I don't have no wheel sound effects. I'll talk about the... That's my wheels turning.
I had no idea what that was.
Shit. Okay, 2nd clue. If I'm too big for you, you could slip out, and that's the truth.
If I'm too big, you slip out.
You would slip out. My thoughts.
If I'm too big for you. So when I get really wet.
My thoughts.
So what's the first? When I get really wet, I'm gonna get this together.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. If I'm too big for you, you slip out. I'm thinking a glove. You slip out a glove. If the glove is too big.
Okay.
What was the first one again?
If I get wet,
you
should get me off.
You should get me off.
That's what.
So it's something like that. So it's something that's probably like you putting on your body because it's getting wet.
It's the wheels turning.
And
I like that.
It's getting wet. So once it's wet, you should take this off. And if it's too big, you should pull it out.
Get that one off.
You should pull it. What's the third one?
That's
not what it was.
It wasn't. I was gonna help you out.
Okay.
Our studio audience is trying to help out. First of all,
thank you, studio audience.
There is no lifelines.
I didn't ask for it.
There are no lifelines.
It was given.
Let me just tell you why the Titanic sunk.
Oh my god.
Why?
We don't have time or the apparatus.
Okay. You lucky we ain't got time, because I would have told you why they fell off.
That was a general word, apparatus.
Okay, and I don't even know what that means.
You know what was a general word?
I-
Because you're in a room full of generals.
All right.
I was giving y'all flowers.
You appreciate it.
Give me my... Hey, you can't say shit around church people, bro. They love to sing. I love to sing. All right, 3rd clue. You can use your toes, okay, y'all kinky, to get me off. I'm not a big toe fan.
All right, can you read the 3 clues?
Okay.
I think I got it.
We should
the most assistance
I love this game.
The most assistance we've ever given a guest.
Oh.
He's just like, can you do it all the time, from the time, and then just say the answer backwards. Don't do that. All right, clues from top to bottom. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
1. When I get really wet, you should get me off.
Got it.
Clue 2. If I'm too big for you, you could slip out.
Bet.
Not bad. I love beds, cause beds. What's the bed? 3rd clue.
Yeah.
When? Why do I always say when?
Your toes.
Yeah, but you can. Studio audience.
I'm sorry.
I already know what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck the 3rd clue.
Slap me if I'm right. Shoes. Sandals.
Don't let go. All right, man. He said shoes. That was right.
I told you.
That was right. My thoughts.
Where my dollar?
That's not the rules. Only when you lose do we win. And when you win, you're a winner. Alright, you ready for the 2 club? He cheated. Oh my mama, he cheated.
Oh God, I didn't see that. Oh, everything.
He was playing it up good.
Listen. He almost. Do you act? You act. You act.
That don't mean shit.
You act.
I'm cross-eyed. That's why I'm looking this way.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm cockeyed.
Shout out to all my cockeyed fans.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
y'all
why I
are
look straight at the camera. I be at the camera like, huh?
I'm not fucking with dog. Okay, here clue 2. Clue. I mean,
I'm gonna look this way.
that's what I'm talking about.
Now if I stare at her, you gonna get mad again. So.
Wow. When I come in your mouth, and that's wow. Okay, let me just
Finish giving her eye contact.
no. Yeah, can you finish the eye contact?
Can I say?
Yeah, okay. When I come in, if you want to mouth it to her, that'll be interesting.
Is that okay to do?
I don't know. You can. I mean, you can do that here.
I feel like he my conscience. When I come in your mouth.
Now we playing talk and spit. Okay, you ready?
Shit,
No,
she ready?
Okay. Oh. Wild thoughts. When I come in your mouth, I could be painful.
I mean, shit. You said to describe me.
Ernest is the incorrect answer. Ernest is the incorrect answer. All right, clue 2.
That's a lot of.
The studio audience is not
Acting up today.
Yeah, they acting up. You need to close your lips while I'm sucking you. Wild thoughts.
When I come in your mouth, I could be painful.
Mm-hmm.
You need to close your lips when I'm sucking you.
Yep.
You know it, studio audience?
Not you're asking. Not you're asking now.
He said, I know it.
All right, what's the third one?
Third one. I need you to move your tongue where I want.
When I come in your mouth, it could be painful.
It could be, not
What was
always.
the second one?
Second one is you need to close your lips while I'm sucking you. Wild thoughts. Trademark.
Can you suck your teeth without you?
Everybody out here talking.
I'm gonna guess. Close your mouth while I'm sucking you.
And you still got the third clue because I've already said that too. So.
And what was the third one again?
Third clue is I need you to move your tongue where I want. Where I want.
This sounds like a dentist.
But is it?
Yes, a dentist.
Okay. Fuck.
I kind of confirmed it when he said it. I was like, damn.
Oh, wow. Okay, look.
Yeah.
This got you right here. This the last one because
I have braces, so I
last
know.
one good.
okay, not you had to remember like I remember when I was in the dentist.
Thank you.
I'm like, damn, that shit hurted.
Hurting is not a word.
Hurting is a word.
It's not.
Look it up.
You look. It's general.
You the one that
Oh,
said
yeah,
it.
the songwriter, so he can do what he wants. Moving on.
What?
No, I got some gas already. I got some weed. Shout out to my plug. We always shout out to weed, man. All right, last one.
I told y'all I'm cold at this.
This wild thoughts.
Wow.
Oh, what the? Every time. Okay. If I'm too tight, it's hard to get me off.
That's me.
Look at her. She said that's her.
Not I'm describing everybody.
A condom.
Incorrect. Wow. Okay, my thoughts.
Okay.
You have to open your zipper to get me off.
Okay. Pants.
Fuck.
It was
Fuck!
It was the zipper.
Fuck, he got the answer. Fuck.
And two.
Did you see that? The Hennessy? Fuck that. No, we're not celebrating you no more. We're talking about the video. Fuck. Look at that. No, hey, congratulations, man. You're the first person to actually get wild thoughts all the way
I'm
through.
a logical thinker. That's what I do for a living.
This is actually our studio audience favorite game. And our audience at home. They love this game. Wow.
What was the third clue?
Okay, just, not for giggles. For just giggles.
It's like Family Feud. What was number 7?
Talk about number 7. Look at that. The last clue was if I'm too small, you can't get me up.
See?
Yeah, them pants.
See?
Pants.
What could that have also been wildly thinking?
Yeah, I was looking for a critique. Like, that don't even make sense.
Yeah.
Because
If I'm too small, you can get me up.
you can't.
You
See,
can't.
You can't. Like, if you too small, you too small.
Oh, like body wise, like your body too small, or like.
I thought they was thinking
If
nasty.
your
Like,
pants
like
are too small, then
Well,
you
no.
can't pull them up.
Yeah, but I'm talking wild thoughtly now.
Like wild thought.
Yeah, so what would that answer be like? What would be...
If you got a little dick, I can't really work with that.
But you don't get up.
Yeah.
You don't get up.
She is gonna get up and leave.
You better know.
See?
You better know.
That was me. That was me leaving. If y'all didn't know, that was me walking out. This is it right here. I just left. All right. So shout out to the game Wild Thoughts, one of the studio audience favorite, and we're just gonna keep moving along. We're gonna jump into this next little segment, right? It's called "Where You At Now."
Okay.
You know Jennifer Hudson's song, right?
Maybe.
It's "Where You At." She like, "Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Said you always be there for me."
I listen to Little Chicken.
Okay. You gonna be in Racine on Memorial Day.
Shout out to Little Chicken and Racine Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to Little Chicken and Where You At. Tell Little Chicken to get a song called "Where You At" so I can sing it on the show. All right.
I know where you at. Where your ass is at. Dog and bitches.
Hey, where you at? Okay.
That's what you talking about. Is that the song?
But I was talking about the Jennifer Hudson song. No other song, but I'm glad you can make that connection. So this next segment is called "Where You At," right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna ask you the question of where you at, and I want you to tell me where you at in life. Like every journey you took, every fork in the road, and you turned down that way, every intersection, bro. Like, where do you find yourself looking out at in life? Like, what do you see? What is affecting you? What is something you want to change? Where you at in life? Like, what are you doing right now in life? What are you seeing? Okay, so Ernest, where you at?
Right now, I think I'm on the rise, and the rise has been long and a blessing. Shout out to God. He definitely deserved his flowers, but it's been on the rise because growing up, I was at the bottom. Like, you never could tell, because my mom's strong as she was, she kept a smile on her face. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think I'm so goofy because, like, can't shit faze me now. When you ain't had shit, whatever going on is like, whatever. I'm going to smile and laugh.
I got shit else to lose.
I make jokes about the worst situations because it could always be worse. So I feel like I'm on the rise. And honestly, and this is no hate to anything, I will never have a peak because it's always going to be something better. So I'm always going to be on the rise until I start going down. So I think that be our problem because once we reach something, we be like, all right, I'm good, and I got it, and I stop. Mm-hmm. You should never stop because there's always something better.
I was actually watching a show. I guess it was some rappers trying to get famous or some shit. Mm-hmm. And this white dude was like, yeah, man, I feel like I reached my peak. He's probably like 22. I'm like, damn, like that is over. Well, thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I appreciate the fact that you're at a point where like, I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a whole bunch of shit you ain't never expected. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That
you feel like I still got more to go. So, shout out to the progression. I think that's really cool. So, you was talking about your mom and, always having a smile on your face, and that's like how you feel like that shaped and molded who you are today. Did your mom play a big part in like your comedy? Because you said you've been doing comedy for like 5 years.
Hell yeah, my mama is ignorant, like ignorant. Like when people meet me and they get to know me, they be like, "Dude, you ain't got no sense." I be like, "Yeah, it's a person that's like times three of me." Like my mama has no sense, and I ain't gonna say she built. Look, he looking like, damn, that's dangerous.
I want to get her on the show.
She will come on the show.
Okay. Ryan, Will's here next week.
And she like. I'm not gonna say she got me in the comedy. Like my dad, he's a real slick talker. He a smooth talker. Like he's a salesman. Then my mama, she was the crazy talking one. Then they had a kid. So I think like a mixture of both of them made me and whatnot.
Just pop that out.
But my mom's no caring with everything. It's always look at the bright side of things.
Yeah.
Attitude gave me just the personality to be like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with that. So, speaking in comedy, what is like your biggest, like what was the first moment that you was like, yep, I'm here. I'm doing comedy. Or was that just like, oh, I'm a comedian from birth type shit?
So, like, the way it started, I was at my family picnic just talking on the microphone and stuff.
Black people, first of all, your family will make you they will boost you.
And that's exactly
what They will boost you. I love black people. Shout out to black families.
Man. And one of my cousin's boyfriend, he was like, I'm hosting I got a comedy show coming up and I want you to host it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll do that. And when I first did it, it was fun. I got real drunk because I was real scared.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? And I started going from there. And I was like I said, like 5 years ago. But my best show that I ever had that made me realize I was a comedian was probably last year. It wasn't last year. It was like 2 years ago or last year, one or the other. It was a show full of all Puerto Rican people. It was probably 600 people there, and 98% of them was Puerto Rican. And the 10 people that I bought that was black was at one little table and whatnot. Like, it was crazy.
Find your needle in the haystack.
And when I tell y'all, my stomach was in my back. I went to the bathroom to shit, and when none come out, like, it was
nervous shit.
Nervous as hell.
I hate a nervous shit.
And I killed it. I probably had the best show I ever had in my life.
That's
I was so nervous. And didn't nobody know me.
Right.
My 10 people couldn't have made no noise enough to say, "Oh, he funny."
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of Puerto Ricans like laughing at me, and I kept calling them Mexicans and shit. Like,
that was racist.
It was racist.
Mexicans do not laugh like that. Oh, shout out to Mexicans and Mayo, all Hispanic people. Especially for rocking with my guy Ernest on stage. Did you say any joke, or what joke do you remember from that show? Like, was it like a improv thing? We saw somebody in the audience, or you had like something like kind of already said, like your set list? Did you have what was your favorite joke or something that knocks their socks off?
I ain't gonna lie to you. So the whole show, they kept the lights off, right? The whole show. Then when it was time for mine, they said, "No, we heard he likes to mess with people in the crowd," so they turned the lights on.
Not the house lights.
No bullshit. They turned the lights on, and it was at the Radisson Hotel, so it was bright as hell in there. And my first joke when I came in, I walked through the crowd, and I said, "Damn, it smells like South 27 Pick a Save in here."
You're racist. First of all, South 27.
Yeah.
Pick and save.
And one of the dudes at the table got to dying, and he started crying, and it made me start crying too, cause like it was that funny to him.
No, yeah.
And then I started really ribbing them, but I was ribbing myself too.
As you should.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I always do that. Like, if I can't talk about myself, if people be mad, like, "Oh, he ribbing you." Okay, I hope it's funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care.
I hope y'all got it.
But me messing with the crowd and them enjoying it because it was just that damn silly. Yeah. Like, I made them laugh at themselves.
Type shit.
I forgot what they said. They said it was food in the back. And I said, "No, it's not. It's rice in the back. That's not food."
That's not food. It's rice. I would have been weak. So
they was dying. So that made me feel good.
Crazy. I think that like people that do comedy, bro, that get on stage, I feel like that's really one of the hardest things to do. Like one of the hardest entertainment things to do, because like, you know, when you singing, like, oh, that sound good. I know if I sound good. If you dancing, oh, I look good doing this. If I'm a model, oh, I know how to walk, or I know how to put shit together. If you're a comedian, like, you don't really know if your shit really funny until it's time. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you got family that'll boost you at home. Your friends laugh at your jokes all the time. But when you got random strangers, it's like, y'all gonna fuck with this or no? So I feel like kudos, that's the king word, to you.
I know kudos, yeah.
Okay, well, did you hear it every day?
You must have heard it from
yes. First of all, I heard it in elementary school when we used to eat the little kudos bars, we had to take the test. Y'all know exactly what the kudos bars was. It was M&M, it was chocolate chip, and peanut butter. I love kudos.
I never had a kudos bar.
I heard what he talk about. They the yellow wrappers.
Yes, them motherfuckers was fire. I can't find them ever. Like, them motherfuckers.
They just continued.
They were so good.
Yeah, they was like, Vincent is giving us a bad name.
Can I ask a question? I got nothing to do with me.
We'll get to the studio audience in just a second. We definitely have a
don't forget
list just for y'all. Please
right
please don't. So we're gonna go into yep, I got you. So on your shirt,
yeah,
Hookah Whore. What's Hookah Whore?
All right, so Pete. So I told you I work at the bar, like bartending and stuff like that. So what happened was whenever it's a hookah around, like, I have my tip ready, like, let me hit that one. Because I don't smoke weed like that. I probably smoke like once every other day. Nah, I don't smoke weed like that, bro. So anyway, but I love smoking hookah. It's like, I don't know why. It's just shit. I'm damn near addicted to it. I don't care. My self-esteem high. So like, whenever I finally get it, like, you damn near gotta ask for that motherfucker back. Like, don't think I'm passing it back. Like, you damn near gotta ask for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, dude, you hogging hookah, you a hookah whore. And so it starts sticking. Shout out to Ricky Allen, my boy Nate, Ashley, everybody that's with us and everything. And so we start running with it like, you a hookah whore. And everybody's like, yeah, I like that. And we start throwing it up like it was a gang sign. So when you see this, we in the building.
Okay.
It's on here somewhere.
My question, y'all, I see it. So my question is, how do you become a hookah whore?
You gotta have a tip with you at all times.
What does membership entail?
Membership entails when you get a hookah, we have to ask for it back. You are an honorary hookah whore.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this because I know a hookah whore, and I know you know the hookah whore I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
Kimmy
is definitely a hookah whore. And I hate her, and I will fight her.
As you should. No, Kimmy, I feel like Kimmy almost damn near made me a hookah whore, only because when Kimmy get the hookah, it's raps.
It's over with.
It's raps. So I was like, let me just keep smoking, man.
Yep.
But I fuck with hookahs. I would have had my hookah. I'm gonna text your hookah whore this really fast, real quick, and that's gonna let me know for real. You got some coals in your car?
I don't have coals in my car. It's a new car.
If
So
you
I don't
need
have
some coals, just say that.
I do need some coals.
Oh.
I was gonna spark my hookah, but I ain't got no more coals.
So, it's my fault because I ain't got no coals in my car.
You got it on your shirt, hookah whore.
Oh yeah.
On my shirt, I got designs. I got designs up here. You should have hookah whore stuff. So, how did it become like? So you just said one day I'm gonna get a shirt, and
so what happened was we was like, let's just try to start doing it, and start selling it and whatnot. So
let's just try.
And the thing is that I hate that we are our biggest downfall. Like it took us so long to just do it. Like the hardest thing to do when starting something is literally starting.
Literally.
That's the hardest thing. Like
almost dropping gems.
Man, for real. So
slow me down. We just like, where you at? We gonna get to you gems.
So we just started. We got the logo. We liked it and just started putting it on shit. And we started putting it. It was cold. So we started putting it on hoodies. We still got the last of the hoodies and whatnot. Now we finna try to do some things for the females, put it on like little crop tops, little shorts and whatnot.
Okay.
Make it cute.
All right. So how much is a hoodie? You said you got a few left.
Right now, hoodies are 40 bones.
40 bones, and we got 180 bones in our body at least.
What's the cash out?
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I love that.
Yep.
If you need a hookah whore hoodie, hat, t-shirt, crop top, bikini, it's on the way. You hear me? It's on the way.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the love y'all giving. I feel like I fuck with hookah whore. I saw it and I'm like, okay, I want it to be a hookah whore. I want it to be a little joiner. It's okay. It's okay to, sometimes it's okay to join some stuff. That's how you network.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump into the next segment right now. You already was kind of here, dropping gems. But this next segment is called L's to L's, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna tell me some losses that you had. Well, think about some losses that you had, and think about the lessons you received, from going through all of that. And just tell me those lessons. Again, if you want to tell me the story, you can. If you want to drop the gem, that lesson, you can do that.
Got you.
So I'm gonna give you two of them because L's 2 L. You see that? 2, not T-O, but T-W-O. Right? So you get two of them. So
all right.
Because it's 2 L's.
My first one I want to give, I think I was about 18 years old. I was working at CVS, and they wanted me to become the supervisor. Supervisor is basically the manager when the manager wasn't there. So I would open and close the store. Mm-hmm. So I promise you, I had to read a packet of stuff that was like this thick. And I went to Vincent. We didn't read. Like, that was dead. Like, we didn't read shit. Anybody that went to Vincent and read, they are doctors now. Other than that,
kids at home like.
Other than that, it was it. So, only time I read to see what the two numbers was on the dice, I had to read that real quick. So
never mind, because I'm not good at that. I'm not good at going fast. If I'm shooting dice, we got to slow it down.
I'd have broke you. I'd have been like, that was only an 8, bro.
I'm like, put it back.
I already picked it up.
See, that's why I don't fuck around with black people. But keep it going, because I fuck with black people. I love all y'all.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I probably wasn't the most qualified school-wise at the time, but I was the most qualified with the store. I knew everything from the store in and out.
That's what's up.
Long story short, I read the whole book. I take all these tests. I do all this, and I'm applying to be the supervisor. A guy comes back home from school that's been working there longer than me, and they say, "Oh wait, no, we're gonna give it to him instead." A white dude, of course. And
we would have burnt that bitch down.
I was like, oh no, I wasn't even mad. I said, that's cool that we both finna get the job. Like, I ain't even mad at that.
No, we both. That ain't making the composition. Like, we both gonna be okay, I get it.
Yeah, I ain't even mad at you. We both finna have a job, and then it was like, no, another opportunity might open up for you, and this and that. So that day, no bull, I was pissed. I went home and I applied for every job I could find, and I ended up getting a job at U.S. Bank in the call center. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I got a job at Guarantee and U.S. Bank at the exact same time. U.S. Bank was paying like $2 more, but I was working literally 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the call center.
Right.
And Guarantee was cheaper, but I was getting part-time and working in the morning. So I went for the money. I was like, I ain't care, I'm going to go for the money. And look where I'm at now.
Okay, you rags to riches.
Like, no, so like every time a door closed don't necessarily mean that door is closed behind you. Sometimes that door get closed just so you can open another one. Because I'd have never went home and applied for another job if I got that supervisor position.
Literally.
And if I'd have stayed there, I'd have been a manager at CVS. There's no disrespect to managers at CVS, but I guarantee I wouldn't be in the position I am now. So, drop that.
It was dropped. That gem was dropped. If a door closed, that's the opportunity for another one. That's that first lesson. I fucked with that lesson. What's number 2, man?
Number 2 is kind of going to. I took Toastmasters, so I had to talk properly.
Kind of gonna.
Right. So it's kind of gonna.
That's stupid.
It's gonna piggyback on.
All right. We leaving the show.
Let me drink.
What?
Piggyback.
Hell no. We don't piggyback here, boss.
We'll piggyback
I
here.
hate a fucking piggy. What the fuck is a piggyback?
A piggyback.
I'm listening.
Oh my God.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Have your legs ever been tired? Just listen. Have your legs ever been tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you tired of walking. And you need somebody to help you get to where you need to go to. You gonna hop on their back and they gonna help you.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
They down here.
Listen, and how does that even refer to the conversation?
Because I needed help to segue into what I was going to say to, so I'm going to start with what I was saying because he's going to help me get to where I need to get to.
So the help is the piggyback.
Yeah.
I hate a piggyback because one, a piggyback ain't nothing but bacon.
I like bacon.
I don't.
You don't eat pork?
No.
You must be Vice Lord.
Oh my God.
They told me before that you was gonna clown on the show, and I'm like, no, it's gonna be smooth, man. Hell no, you're right. Hell no. I'm like, no, it is. No, we don't say that words on the show though. That's just my personal preference. I hate to piggyback off of. I feel like there's so many other words you can use.
Like what?
So in addition to that, come on, real words instead of piggyback.
Hey, hold
That's
on.
that Vincent. That gotta be that Vincent.
Y'all smell it? Uppityness. That's a word.
That's a Vincent word.
Literally.
It could be I'm a poet. Ain't that what you said? When you a poet, you can make it a
You
word.
ain't got a lot though.
You ain't got a lot, Chris.
I didn't got a lot.
You ain't got a lot.
I ain't lying.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear. Okay. Lesson two.
Lesson 2 is
I hate it.
be you. Stop caring about what everybody else has to say. And do what makes you happy. People look at me because I like to still dance and I like to bang and stuff like that.
You should.
And when I go out and I hear something, I'm like, and people looking at you finna bang? Hell yeah, I'm finna too, because that shit's still fun to me. I'm finna be 30 years old coming up next year, and I still like to dance like that because that shit fun. And I don't give a fuck what nobody got. Alright, but
Not that me stopped it. That's
for
good.
real though,
Fuck with
like,
it.
stop caring about what everybody else. Like, I got a friend that is bashful about his appearance when it comes to what other people see of him. And I truly give 2 fucks. Like, I really don't care.
Right.
I wear what I want to wear. I do what I want to do. I act how I want to act. And either you gonna fuck with it or you're not. So be you, because when you try to be somebody else, you actually look like a loser.
Literally.
Trying to be somebody else.
Literally.
And you're not true to yourself. You don't love you if you're not you.
Facts. When I went, shout out to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, flagship of the Delta, my HBCU. But one of our queens, her little motto was "Be true, be you." And I feel like that is literally one big lesson that a lot of people struggle with every day, bro. Like every day. So if you're not true to yourself out there, figure that out, man. Look in the mirror. Like, little question. What do you think the best way is to figure out who you are? Like, where would you start?
Where you would start that's a good question.
Thank you.
I would say where you would start at is in an environment where you're the most comfortable. Wherever you're the most comfortable at, you like something about this environment. If that's at home, if that's watching TV, if that's at the club, whatever environment that you're in, where you're the most comfortable, expand on that. Why am I comfortable here? Why do I like this spot?
Right.
It's because food here. Damn, I like food. Like, whatever it is, like, figure out where you're comfortable at and just expand on that. Stop going places where you're uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable somewhere, that's not you. That's not what you like. I don't like going to I don't know. I can't think of nothing right now.
Okay, McDonald's. I don't like going to McDonald's.
And that's not your thing.
That's not my thing, and I know that. I don't eat McDonald's fries.
I don't eat Taco Bell.
Okay.
Oh, if you eat Taco Bell, I don't trust you. Y'all eat Taco Bell?
Mind your business.
Don't. You're in general, you eat Taco Bell. This room
is full of greatness.
We almost done. Wrap it up.
Okay, episode gonna be like, thank God, this is another episode.
I'm gonna get off the tick. I'm still be rolling. He has to go.
We're gonna finish the episode with our studio audience.
Right. All right, look, she ready. I'm ready. Look at
Now
her.
she ready.
You gotta stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
I like your nails though. They orange. That's my favorite color.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got them for you. I knew you was gonna be on the show.
You got them for me. You know what they say about long nails. Next part of the show.
Wild thoughts.
Look at her.
Wild thoughts.
It just means it took longer to get them done.
See? Wild thoughts.
See, wild thoughts.
Fix that mind.
Yeah, it just means it took longer for him to get done.
Oh.
Look at her.
It was a
That's not what was in my mind.
Look at
Wild
that.
thoughts.
Wild thoughts.
We gonna take a break.
We here. All right. We about to. We are here. In
He's
the room.
stuttering like a
Look at
bull.
that.
I'm about
And this is one of my favorite segments. It's called 20 to Life.
Okay. Can I make sure that ain't my car? Just look out there.
There go that light.
No, that's somebody's uncle.
Oh, okay. So 20 to Life.
All right. What does that mean?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you like a personal question or something. Right? Have you been to jail before?
Yeah, I've been to jail before.
Okay, so 20 to Life didn't really do much to you.
Oh, no, it's cool. I'm a gangster, but I went to jail for a speeding ticket that I didn't pay. And, you know, if you don't pay it, and there's a warrant out for your arrest.
They gonna take you.
So I went to jail.
They gonna take you.
I got a mug shop. I'm a gangster.
Why you ain't tell me?
You knew that.
I just got that speeding ticket.
Right.
Yeah. Pay y'all speeding ticktickets. Otherwise, they will take you to jail.
It's a lot of wanted people out here that don't even know they got warranted. I'm warranted. 20 to Life, right?
Okay.
You didn't really do it right. You're supposed to be like 20 to Life or something like that. So can we just redo that one?
All right, bet.
Because I need that to segue. Look at that.
All right. I got you.
So the next segment is called 20 to. Not early. Not early on 20.
Susie said 20. I was 19 to 21. I don't fuck with 20.
Not that. Okay. So this segment is just 20 years down the line, man. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see like what it look like? 20 years down the line. How old would you be 20 years from now?
I'll be 29 this year, so I'll be 49.
Okay.
I know I'm old.
Damn, I'll be 47, 48. God damn.
So in 20 years, I'll see me having kids and retire. I want to be retired early. I want my money to make money for me.
Please.
And I don't think it's going to be in Milwaukee. I think it's going to be on a beach somewhere. Just because I like the sun, bro. I like getting chocolate or, like, no bullshit.
That's not a word.
It is in my handbook.
What coast? What coast would you move to?
It's probably going to be the East Coast.
I like the East Coast a lot.
The West Coast is cracking, but it's too cracking. Mm-hmm. The East Coast cracking, but it's ghetto cracking still.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's that Hollywood cracking. It's that urban cracking.
Yeah.
I like urban cracking.
I fuck with that a lot. I've been to East Coast a few times, and the culture there is crazy. Like from how they dress, how they they culture, how they talk to people, how they kick it. That shit is crack. I like it a lot. Their music is smooth. So that's what's up. 20. How many kids?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh. You want to eat, so it don't even matter.
Just give me at least one healthy one. As long as their name start with an E, I'm good. I don't care what the name is.
Earth.
That's cool. That's a cold name.
It's pretty, actually.
Hey, hire me to name y'all kids. Hire me to name y'all kids.
Look for baby names.
Earth.
Bishop for baby names.
Earth.
Bishop got the baby names. Think about it.
Bishop got that baby name. Bishop got that baby name.
Chicken P.
Got that baby name.
All right. So hey, one more time, I want to thank Eda Black for being here, man. Can we clap it up for him one more time?
Right, where the audience at?
They be in and out. And before we leave, man.
Can I ask my question?
Yep, you definitely can. And now we're got a question from our studio audience.
I want to know who's your favorite comedian and why.
My favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle. One, because that nigga is fucking hilarious. But the way Dave Chappelle do comedy is kind of how I do it, but he do it way colder. Don't get me wrong. But he says the shit you're not supposed to say. Mm-hmm. And he get in trouble for it. And that makes him say it again. Literally. Like, he has no filter. And another thing that Dave Chappelle do, he does comedy in a way that nobody else can do. That nigga will sit there, monotone.
And smoke a cigarette.
And talk to you. And have you crying. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then his face, then when he do turn up, his turn up be, I got you. Like, it'd be subtle, but it'd be like, dog, like, that is my favorite comedian. Now, my all-time, I'm gonna give it, recipes Bernie Mac. There's another one, the same way. Okay. But those are two people that, like...
You like the mannerisms.
The mannerisms, that Bernie Mac was him all the time.
Always.
And you could, he was Dave Chappelle and Bernie Mac, to me, those are stand-up comedians, but they are themselves on stage. Like, if they weren't comedians, they would still be the exact same way, talking the same way, doing the same shit, because that's just who they were. I don't think that's like, before they get on stage, they're like, all right, get in your body. No, nigga, this is me.
This is who I is.
And that's how I do my comedy. People be looking like, well, you shouldn't really reel people all the time. Well, that's what got me here.
You're here. Shit, you talking to me, shit. Them rip your ass. Big ass, nigga. So, okay, ribbon. That's because, okay, so I'm just going to Arkansas, right? So I met a lot of people from around the world. A lot of people from Memphis Joan, check all day, right?
Roast,
all that shit. So, their style of like ribbon is interesting because like they'll just say off the wall shit loud as fuck to you, so you can't say shit, and you be like, damn, they got my shit, right? Mm-hmm. So when I was there, only a few people could roast with the Memphis people, like that can literally hang, bro. And I was one of them because I'm from Milwaukee, and I feel like that different. Literally, bro, we definitely different. So I shout out to that Milwaukee bringing up. This nigga learned it from Vincent. I learned it from King. That shit was definitely a thing.
You gonna stop?
Right, bro. First of all,
I didn't even say nothing.
8 hour lunch, niggas was going crazy.
Y'all had it was 8 hours till y'all got to eat.
First of all, we had numerous hours.
Wait, y'all had to wait 8 hours to eat?
It was thank you. We had a 4th hour lunch.
A 4th hour, 6 hours. Oh, they fed y'all that many times? They could
you only had one group of lunch kids?
And it was crack.
Everybody at the cafeteria at one time at Vincent?
No, it was 3 of us. It was 3 hour lunches.
What y'all had? Y'all had block schedule?
We had hour lunch, then we ended up having block schedule. They had to switch it up because we were so damn bad they had to figure out what worked for us. It was. We had cages and bars, metal detectors.
Not a zoo.
It was
yes, a zoo.
Because we was cracking. We was about that shit.
Because we was cracking.
We was about that shit.
I feel that when people are scared of something, they usually lock it up. So they were scared of y'all turn up. They were scared of y'all potential.
Did y'all not hear about our pep rally?
Was Mr. Boswell y'all principal then?
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. What pep rally?
The pep rally where we made the news and national news.
Shout out to Milwaukee for being on the news. I don't know.
And we was geeked about that. Like, they was taking people out in handcuffs. We was like, I don't give no fuck, nigga. Like, we hit the police officers.
I think I do remember that.
People got maced. People went to jail.
Okay.
It was cracking. We didn't have an event for, like, another year after that. Like, no homecoming, prom. We didn't have shit because of it. Yeah, it was.
See, if that was that King and they tried to shut our shit down,
y'all gonna protest and say, we are not going.
And they was on our own shit. And that be, thank you, and it be cracking. Come on now.
Yeah, if we was to put our fist up, they thought we was fighting. They was taking us down.
Look at that.
Yeah, we got time for that.
All right, man. So as I wrap up the show, right? Last segment, last little game is called Most Likely. Speaking of high school, when you graduate at the end of the year, most likely to do this and other, right? So I'm gonna give you 3 people.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you 3 events.
All right.
And you just match up your most likelies.
Bet.
Okay? 3 people. Chicken P, you said his name.
Okay.
Frank Nitty.
Shout out to Frank.
Shout out. And Mr. New York.
Which one? Wild Ass Brandis?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my cousin.
Okay.
Shout out to my cousin. That's okay. That's really not my cousin, but I be telling people he's my cousin. But I told him I tell people that we cousins. He said that's cool, so that's my cousin. All right. 3 events, right? Mm-hmm. Get arrested for baselining, beat ass over stolen buffs, or get donkey of the day from the Breakfast Club.
All right. I'm going to give donkey of the day. Well, first of all, Frank Nitty ain't driving. He walking, so he's not going to get arrested for baselining.
Oh, my God.
He's going to get donkey of the day first. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, I can. That's literally a good one. I can see that.
Of course, Chicken is going to be the one to beat somebody else for taking this bus.
I can see that too.
And Brandis had a gig that he actually on his way over here. Mad because you said he your cousin. And he baselined somebody and he got arrested. And that's what happened.
That's what happened. Well, shout out to the most likelies, man. E, bro, appreciate you for coming on the show one more time, man. We enjoyed you. I hope you had a good time on the show.
I'm glad we got the handshake together on the
No,
yeah.
Like,
you know, niggas be
nervous. Look at that.
Yeah, fidgety.
So, before we leave, did you want to tell the people anything you got coming up, a show you got coming up, or some anything, man?
Yes, sir, man. Actually, I got a
All right, thank you all. Enough time, bro. Don't get that. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, this thing got me nervous and shit. Hey man, this Sunday, shout out to all the mothers. First of all, we got a comedy show actually every Sunday of this month. It's at my homie Bodini's barbershop. It's off of 68th and Viller. If y'all haven't been to one, my boy Bodini is fucking hilarious. Make sure y'all pull up. I'm the host. I'm saying jokes throughout the entire night. I got that this Sunday. I got another show coming up on the 30th with my boy Gigolo Jackson. Shout out to Barbara Zoe. And it's gonna be JJ something. I can't think of his name.
Ice Fish?
Nah, not Ice Fish.
Oh, I was like, I'm in the building.
Oh, the shows on Sundays, they're from 2 to 4 actually. 2 to 4. So video prompt, we start right at 3. And we, the doors open at 2. We're gonna have food for y'all.
Amen.
Drinks, hookah, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know I'm there early. That's the shows on Sunday. The time for the one at the other one, I get that to you. I got another comedy show coming up. I don't know when that one is.
Okay, now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm booked.
I see. I'm glad we got you here.
And
you know
I DJ at
saying?
Exoticas. So come there every Saturday. Shout out to the whole Ace team, Ace gang. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so before we go, you said Exoticas. Sunday at Exoticas, our studio audience is actually going to be performing.
The whole audience.
The whole audience is going to be performing. So if you're not doing it this Saturday night, come out, support Miss Scales.
Shout out to Shay Scales.
Follow her on Instagram, Miss Hustle Muscle.
It's Hustle Muscle.
Miss Hustle Muscle. All right. And that's.
Oh, wait. And follow me on Instagram at E_DA_black. Follow me on Facebook. You can't follow, but add me on Facebook.
Friend, yeah.
I delete somebody. You gotta DM me so I know to delete somebody. I'm at 5,000.
It be like that.
I gotta look at your photos though. Like when you add me, I look at two things. One, how many mutual friends we got. If we ain't got that many, I ain't going you. Two, we got a lot. I go to your uploads, not your profile pictures, because we only do like one profile.
Come on now, come on.
Uploads, and I see if I want to add you back. So if I ain't added you back, take better uploads.
People don't know nothing about them uploads. Them uploads, that album, that be having the shits.
Or I just missed it. I don't want to sound like the people think I'm bogus. I just missed it. I'm sorry.
I'm like, that I'm ugly. Fine. Hey, man, one more time, we appreciate Eda back for being here. Make sure y'all follow me everywhere. Keynote the Bishop. Follow me on YouTube. Like, subscribe. Y'all see it there. And we Audi 500, the Bishop Podcast. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Don't fuck up our table.
I know, my fault.
Yeah.
Black people.
Right.